What's up, guys? Quick Gear Vids here, doing probably a really quick video. The whole purpose of this is I got a lapel mic for Black Friday off GearBest, so it was like $1, so it may suck. I'm actually not using it right this second. I'm going to do a little audio test to see how it sounds, you know, with the mic and without, or I guess without first and then with the mic. Other than that, not a lot going on with the Jeep. Actually nothing going on with the Jeep. I haven't done anything to it. I did get it cleaned up a little bit yesterday and then drove it up to Houston. So I've got bugs all over it again. So a little counterproductive there, but it was supposed to rain today. It's a balmy 72 in southeast Texas. So yeah, that's winters around here for us. So making a quick early morning trip to Kroger's, get some Starbucks, and they got to run to Best Buy to swap out some TVs. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna stop the video, get the mic set up, and then we'll talk a little bit more and get your opinions on my little Best Buy situation. Okay, got the mic all set up, so we'll see if this sounds any better or worse. I've had a lot of really good luck with GearBest stuff so far. That's where I bought my Ganzo. Actually, I bought two Ganzos from them, and they're really good knives. I bought a little pack of the rare earth magnets or whatever. I was watching Clint, the Urban Preppers video on the way he set up his Altoids tin, and he made it magnetic, and he used those little magnets. So I figured I would get some magnets and try it out. And I just got those in this, so I haven't done anything with that. Maybe I'll do a video on that. And then I also bought a controller, like a remote control, you know, TV controller, but you flip it over the other side. It's a wireless keyboard, and then it also works as a wireless mouse some way. I'm not sure. It was $8, and I figured I would try it out to see how it works with the Amazon Fire Stick. I'm always messing around with Kodi, and I think that would be easier to have a keyboard instead of, you know, manually entering every letter in or whatever. So we'll try it out and see how it turns out. So maybe I'll do a video on that too if it works. I don't know. I got a lot of video ideas. It's just getting time to do the videos. Both my kids are in school. My wife teaches, so she has a lot of stuff to do at the school in the evenings, grading papers and cheer and basketball and, you know, you name it. And then on top of that, as you guys know, we're building a house, so it's every day going over there and checking up, making sure everything's, you know, done to our satisfaction. Then typically sending out a text, hey, this isn't right, or hey, can you do this? And then trying to order appliances and picking out countertops and all. It's yeah, first world problems, man. It's a blessing. I wouldn't change it, but right now it's a little bit of headache. I think it'll be worth it in the end. So we'll see what happens. So with the Best Buy situation, so I've been battling back into, should I get, you know, just a regular LED TV, or should I spring for the OLED? What should I do? And I actually need 3 TVs, one for my kids' room, one for the living room, and then my wife wants to put, you know, one out on our patio. So we went to Best Buy a little before Thanksgiving, because they were already having basically their Black Friday stuff up. So we picked up a Sony and actually 2 Sonys, the X930D and the like 850D or 700D, I think, something like that. One of the lower ends, and then for the playroom, and then one of the kind of nicer ones for the living room. So just doing more and more research, because I had Sony. The last TV I had was a Sony Bravia, which is the same thing this one was, and I got it from Best Buy as well. And after about 8 years, I decided to hang it on the wall and couldn't find a stud, so I just used anchors that were rated for actually quite a bit more than the TV and stand combined, and they were fine. It was the sheetrock that gave, and Sony came crashing down, and yeah, it was no good. So but just a few hours before that, my kids were sitting under it taking a picture. It was good that it had fallen when it did, and no one got hurt, no one was in the house, so it was okay. But we didn't replace it because the house was already sold, and we was getting ready to move out. So I just fixed the wall, repainted it, and went on. But now that we're hopefully going to move in a couple months, it's time to start looking for TVs. So after research and more research, I think I'm going to go with the OLED. I think the plan was to take the Sony back and then swap it out for the OLED. The problem comes in is that the OLED is now $500 more than it was the week that I bought my TV. So I talked to Best Buy when I went there and said, hey, look, this is a situation. I can either bring the 2 TVs back, you can give me my money, and I can go someplace else and, you know, buy a TV, or I can bring it back, swap it out for the OLED. You guys can help me out. I give y'all $500 more, and we're good to go. Because of, you know, so there's $1,000 difference in between the TVs right now, when it was only $500 difference when I did it. And I know they can do that because Academy hooked us up. And I know it's 2 different companies, but companies kind of work the same, you know. They got more leeway than they tell you they have. I worked in retail for a number of years, so I know you can do a lot more than you're typically just willing to do right off the bat. But I've never had any issue with Best Buy. They've always been really good, really accommodating, and really helpful. So I asked the sales guy that was helping. He's like, yeah, I need to ask this guy over here, which I don't know if he's the department manager, senior, and he shut the kid down like really fast. He's like, nope, not even discussing it, no. So I was like, man, that's unfortunate, because I'm just gonna return these TVs and I'll go someplace else, or I'll wait till after Christmas, because I'm sure you're gonna do a big after Christmas sale. So typically those have gotten where they're as good, or, you know, about the same as Black Friday sales. So yeah, not sure what we're gonna do there. Worst case scenario, I can go ahead and return the TVs. Best case scenario, I come out with an OLED today, so not sure. And maybe the OLED's not worth it. I don't know. It's Sony. Like I said, after doing all the research, Sony has backed HDR10, and there's like this format war between HDR10 and Dolby HDR, and the OLED, LG OLED can actually run both, and it's a chip that does the HDR and not software. So if it can't be done now, it can't be done with a firmware update. So not real sure what to do. I don't want to get the Sony and then in 6 months they lose out the HDR10 to Dolby, and then I'm stuck with a TV that won't play half the stuff that you can get. So yeah, not sure what's going on with Sony. Sony and Samsung both did the same thing. They're only doing HDR10 and not the Dolby. So it seems really weird, since it's obviously possible, because even like Vizio, LG, and some of the other brands are doing both chips in one TV, and it's a comparable price. So, but I don't know. It's Sony's doing some weird stuff. They just released that PlayStation Pro, and had planned on picking it up for the TV so I could play a few games, but mostly watch movies on it. But they decided not to add the 4K Blu-ray player into the system like the Xbox One did. So, or One S, I guess. Something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. This video was just supposed to be for our mic check. So, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or any experience with the TVs, let me know in the comments below. Me personally, to be honest, I think I'd rather spend like $500 on a TV and then like $2,000 on some stuff for the Jeep. But I get vetoed there when it comes to my wife and kids. So anyway, thanks for watching, and let me know what you think down below.